Hey Divine Collective, what's goody in the hoodie? I am Remembrance the Oracle, and I'm back to do another reading for y'all. I hope that y'all are feeling well today. Let's go ahead and get into the channel. So today I've been getting this energy that someone or a group here has been trying to attack you for the longest, okay? This group has a assignment that they're trying to finish, okay? These people have been studying you. I feel that at some point you could have been physically close to some of these people as well too. I don't know how long you've been separated or at a distance from this particular person or group, but they consider y'all to have unfinished business. Right as I was typing that into my phone, I heard loud and clear, "We do." So these people are very adamant that you have some form of unfinished business here. And then I got an image of this person slamming the table and then throwing something across the room. So clearly they're upset, okay? I feel like clearly this person has some sort of a entity attachment here as well too, okay? I was also getting a vision of this person pacing back and forth, brainstorming their attacks on you. Most recently, it seems to me that they've been trying to send hidden attacks through your dreams. They're hoping that you slow up on your prayers, your protection work, or that you start participating in things of ill intent or falling into temptation, okay? They could also be using some form of invisibility magic so you can't identify them. They're also trying to use faces of strangers or familiar spirits, okay? But I feel like you have the ability to be able to discern between what the familiar spirit is and then also your real ancestors or your passed over loved ones here, okay? For some of you, they want to transfer your health to sickness, your wealth to poverty. They want to enjoy the stagnation of your destiny. And they want you to establish covenants with them to make it difficult for you to remove yourself from. Then I started picking up on another group of people, okay, where you seem to me to be more valuable to these people alive versus dead, okay? While I was channeling that particular part of the message, I was out driving, right? And I saw a license plate that said Jam, Jam, Jam. And then about 2 minutes later, I saw a truck that said Waste Not Compost. So instead of this particular group here wanting to catch you up in a jam per se, they want you to come into covenant with their specific cult here to do dark workings on God's chosen, okay? I was getting that either this cult has already tried to recruit you and you declined, or this could be a group that's actively watching you through astral travel, social media, or in your community. So you might not even particularly know these people personally or even been introduced to them. But I feel like in one way or another, they may know here that you're maybe a practitioner. But I feel like you do for good, not for evil, okay? You're not the type to be out here on foul shit, okay? I also feel like there's something that's going on where more of your gifts are coming online and you're recognizing how much power, how much spiritual morale you even have. So I feel like these people are seeing that light, okay? They really feel like instead of them trying to go against you, that they would rather for you to join them. So not only that they can use you for dark magic, but that they can take your star power for their group, okay? It feels like to me they deem you worthy, but they've never had to because you're already worthy in the eyes of God. Hello, okay? So what can hold significance here is dreaming of eating, dogs chasing you, your childhood home, dreaming of things dying or decaying, feeling tempted in your dreams or in your waking life, dreams of losing valuable items or getting your hair cut. You could have also gotten your hair cut most recently. Be mindful of who's touching your head, okay? A dirty or a dusty mirror. This could be in your bathroom, your living room, your bedroom, your car, a personal mirror at your work desk. Clean this and spiritually cleanse it as well. Prescription glasses or a magnifying glass. You could be doing research for something. It could be anything, okay? You could have a library in your home, or you have a bookshelf or shelves full of books, or you're currently reading something. You could be reading anything, but especially if it's spirituality based or scientific based here. I was picking up on a road trip or traveling that you most recently wore a raincoat or something waterproof, and you could have shook hands with someone in your waking life. So also be mindful of who it is that you're letting touch you as well too, okay? Or should I say as well? Since we had somebody in the comments, you saying as well too is making me not want to watch you. Well then don't watch, motherfucker. I don't have time to sit up here and worry about redundancy and worry about this and that and my communication about this. Well, you said that and you cuss too much and you will go find you somebody else to fucking watch then, bitch. How about that? It's like people want you to prove and do this. Like, listen, I ain't got time for all of that. Highly educated. MBA, actually. Thank you. Anywho. Spirit, what synchronicities do we have for Divine Collective? Okay. It's like I'm not sitting up here having a conversation with nobody in regards to none of my damn business affairs. Okay? Like, what the fuck? People swear they know you, where you come from, what type of life you done had. Bitch, I know how to speak. I'm making deals all the damn time. Okay? Negotiations. That's why I'm here and you're there, doing whatever the fuck you're doing. Okay? I control my day. Do you? Exactly. All right, here, Spirit. What synchronicities do we have? Spirit say, bring it down, bring it down. Let me. What's time? All right, Spirit. What synchronicities do we have for Divine Collective? Let's see. What is this? I have number 2 coming out here. Relationships. And look at this. You are worthy coming out here. You can't make this shit up. And it's so funny to me because this came out yesterday as well, too, I want to say. But number 2, relationships, 89, you are worthy. Confirmation. These people are deeming you worthy of something, which is why they want to come into a relationship with you. Okay, bitch. Number 2, relationships. Reflect on your roles in your relationships. This card may be signaling that you need the support of a community to overcome a challenge. So this community needs your support to overcome something that is going on with their cult or some sort of shit like that. Or that you're ready to embrace new friendships or a meaningful partnership here, okay? There could also be something that's going on here where these people want to, in fact, stop you from coming into some form of divine unions. And again, divine unions go beyond romantic relationships here as well, too. So there could be ways in which you are being called to partner up with certain individuals here that are not of this cult, or even to just certain other individuals so that you can carry out your divine purpose here on this planet, okay? 89, you are worthy. Let go of limiting beliefs that hold you back. When you believe in yourself, you open doors to possibilities and growth. So I feel like as well, too, whatever's going on with this person or group who feels like you have unfinished business and they're trying to attack you in your dreams and send dogs and cats and rats and whatever the fuck else is going on here, clearly it's because you are known to help to open doors here and possibilities. Not just, I feel like, for your growth, but for the growth of other people, okay? Your energy or your frequency, the level of alignment it is that I feel like you are accomplishing here, whether it is in regards to this cult or whether it's in regards to the cult who wants you to come on because they deem you worthy, or in regards to this cult or this individual who feels like you are creating a block or a challenge or a burden for them. It feels like to me they want to stop you from opening these doors, okay? It's like either someone is benefiting from your absence, which feels like to me the person who's like, you know, upset and feels like you have unfinished business, or the group here that's the cult that wants you to come in, they will be benefiting from your presence here, okay? What else here, Spirit? It's like the absence of you doing the right thing and then you joining in with them to obviously do the dark magic, okay? What else here, Spirit? I have 1133 crossroads coming out here. Yeah. So it's crazy to me. It's almost like they want you to make a fucking decision. I feel like you already made your decision. Especially for these people who you know came to you about some form of an offer here and you literally declined these hoes. I already made my fucking choice. But again, I feel like that's a part of these temptations. My phone just buzzed here. 4 o'clock on the dot. 4. You are divinely protected. And then the 4 is what? It's a house. So there's something here about some sort of cult joining our house or some sort of shit. This could even be a coven, or this coven that, oh, you know, we're good. We're a good coven. What do you mean? It's giving coven to cult pipeline. I don't know, bitch. I don't fucking know. No. I'm okay. 1133 crossroads. If you are at a crossroads and unsure which way to go, this number is a reminder to trust your intuition. Follow your gut feeling to guide you through your decision, okay? So if there is something that's going on where you're trying to use your level of discernment here so that you can see through something, go with whatever your gut is telling you to. Okay, God is not leading you astray. God is not leading you down a path of confusion here where it's like, if you got to think too hard, you don't need to be involving yourself in it, okay? There could be something here about 11:33 p.m. maybe in particular here, or some sort of vibes like that. Okay. Bottom of the deck here is new beginnings and patience coming out here as well too. Okay. So I feel like there is, well, I'm seeing the person again pacing back and forth. So somebody feels like they've been patient long enough, or something has taken too long here. Something has taken too long, and it's like you're still walking through this door, or in fact still on this path towards new beginnings or growth here. Okay. I feel like there's a level of power that you have here. Confirmation, like I said earlier, 345 personal power and 1155 self-reflection coming out here. And it's all because of the self-reflective work that you've been doing here, the soul searching that you've been doing. Okay, this could be meditation, like I said, praying, doing your protection work. It feels like to me you're also good. I'm hearing like preventative care here as well too. So I feel like there's something that you stay on top of. But again, we're all human, so there could be certain things that you feel like you're going through right now that are kind of like calling your name, or maybe certain habits that you've already, conquered, or maybe certain, and it's just kind of like, this is kind of, I don't know. And it's okay to indulge in things sometimes, right? And get back on track, so to speak. Like, okay, yeah, go eat that meal. Or yeah, go and, have some fun and XYZ. But it's like somebody wants you to just completely fall off of the path. It's what something feels like to me, okay? I have positivity and be prepared coming out here. Also would take charge, okay? So it is kind of giving me that there could be a leader that's involved here, okay? There's a leader who's taking the initiative here to try to take charge. They want to take on your energy here. So your spirit team is telling you to be prepared. Be prepared here to stay positive is what something feels like to me. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, because it's something here about your potential. Your potential, 420 coming out here. You've let go of the past, so there's nothing to worry about here. Yeah, because you're being divinely guided here on this path to harmony, or on this path to balance or abundance here. So continue listening to your intuition, 6464. Let's go ahead and put our synchronicities up here, okay? And see what is going on here as well, too. I can be ignorant to the motherfucking boy. Okay. Oh, man. Because I know my videos are still popping up on your timeline because you clicked on it. Okay, so, motherfuckers, they'll try to sit up here and tell you something and try to come at you in your own comment section, and they soaking up your damn energy. Good reader, but yeah, I know. That's why God got me doing this shit, bitch. You don't have to affirm me of nothing. I appreciate your comment, but you don't have to affirm me and then give me a fucking backhanded compliment, you piece of shit, bitch. All right, Spirit. Spirit's like, damn, because I can take it there if you want to. Okay, the girl might be out of Detroit, but the Detroit might not be all the way out of the girl. Okay. I hate to say it that way because I love my city. We is not just rude individuals. We cool. But I'm real cool until you start fucking with me. And then it's going to be a problem. Okay? Spirit, where you want me to go? I've been kind of feeling these what's the gossip cards a little bit. But then I'm kind of thinking to myself, let's do these. These are kind of sticking out to me right now. So look at this. At the bottom of the deck here, I have Eris, okay? Eris, the god of war here, impulsive and destructive coming out here. But see, this is what something felt like to me. Like somebody felt very destructive. They throwing shit across the room, banging on the fucking tables and shit. What else here, Spirit? And then I also have play coming out here. So whoever these people are, you know what they're doing? They're playing in your fucking energy. Let's take it out. Okay? So it is. And it's so funny to me, a god of war, a leader here. A leader? I do. So I kind of feel like there's something that's going on here, like I said, where I feel like I'm playing in two different energies, if you will. Okay? Or receiving information, I guess, from two different energies. So keep up with me, Divine Collective. Okay? For some of you guys, this could be both, or again, this could be either or. So there's somebody here who's like, I need to just stop you. I just want to take you out spiritually here, get you sick. Like I said, turn your wealth into poverty, blah, blah, blah. And then, like I said, there's another group here who's kind of like, we don't really want to do all of that. We want you to join us. That's what we want. And we want to use your power here. So let's see. What else is going on here, Spirit? I'm going to have to keep up with myself, okay? What is this? I have Hades coming out here. Okay, Hades. So there's something going on here in regards to a level of trauma here. Okay, trauma, a melancholy energy. But you know what is so funny to me? You're conscientious of your trauma. You know what your traumas are, which is why I feel like it is where you are now. Okay, yeah, it's so funny to me as well too, because you're being protected here. Dang, confirmation. We have Cerberus, the confidant coming out here. So you're being protected here. And it's so funny to me because this is the three-headed dog, right? So I do feel like, again, remember, there's dreams here about dogs. Dreams about dogs attacking you. Some of you guys, you could have dogs like as pets or some sort of vibes like that here as well. Okay? Be mindful. There could be something going on here where your pet is actually giving you some form of warning here. Warning, some form of downloads, okay? 1800 just drove by. So there could be something happening here also at 1800 hours, okay? Or some sort of vibes like that. There could be something here about liquor as well too, potentially. Or maybe whoever the ringleader is of this group. I don't know if this person likes to indulge in liquor a lot or some sort of vibes like that, okay? But there's something that's going on here where you are loyal to the divine. But these people want your loyalty to them. I don't think so here. What is this falling out of here? It says Ampharite. I might mess up some of these names here, okay? Accepting. Yeah, accepting. So they want you to accept here, okay? This is the goddess of the calm seas, okay? There could be something here about water energy, possibly Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, okay? But you have a level of emotional intellect here, okay? You're very tactful. There's something here about you also being cool under pressure or something, okay? Obatala can hold significance here as well, too. But they do. They want you to accept this covenant. What else here, Spirit? Be mindful of drinking as well. Anything with eating, drinking, any of that shit. What else here, Spirit? That's too many. What else? What is this? I have burnout coming out here. Burnout. So this is what people are hoping for. Okay? Burnout to occur or happen to you. Fatigue, being tired here. Okay? Maybe too, which causes you not to think or be irrational, right? Because generally when you're tired, you tend to do things you wouldn't normally do, right? Like you're not paying attention to detail. Okay? Or you're just doing things on a whim because it's like you're just trying to hurry up so you can lay down, or hurry up because shit is starting to get annoying, or hurry up. So it's like, to me, check your energy throughout the day as well too, especially before you do go to sleep. Okay? If this is saying say a little prayer for you, okay, say a little prayer before you put your head down, okay? It feels like to me making sure you're in the right energy, okay? Also something, I'm getting this energy of it's important, whatever it is that you're looking at, viewing, or hearing before you go to sleep as well too, okay? Signs, symbols, synchronicities here. But they want you to burn out so you don't think. So you don't make the right choices here. What else here, Spirit? There could be something here about golf as well, too. On this play card, there's a golf ball. What else here, Spirit? I have victory coming out here. You're a winner. That's what it is. I feel like whoever the first person is coming out who feels like you have this unfinished business with them and they're upset and shit, you already won something. You already won something. You had the last laugh. Somebody doesn't like the way that something went down. It feels like to me they're already receiving backfire. Or it feels like to me as well too, if there are other people that are benefiting off of this, or if this is a group at large, you know what it feels like to me? Someone has like this failure vibe or something. Why am I getting this vibe of someone's trying to prove themselves or something? There's someone who's so upset because they've been trying to prove themselves to a group that they can in fact get you. Everybody been trying to get you, but they ain't been able to do it. So it's been like this person's mission is what something feels like to me. To, in fact, make this happen. What else here, Spirit? Notorious. B.I.G. can hold significance here as well, too. And look at this. I also have guilt coming out here as well, too. You know what else I'm getting? This could be very specific. But there could be somebody in particular here who calls themselves like renouncing something here or something that I'm hearing. There could be somebody who's going to approach you soon to give you some form of a download. It feels like to me they've renounced or left some sort of cult here or some sort of shit like that. And they're feeling guilty because they know that they were directly attacking you and there was no reason to do such. Yeah. At the bottom of the deck here it says compromise. So somebody feels like they owe it to you to tell you this or something because they tried to compromise you in the past or something. That's what I was saying earlier too. You might already know some of these people from your past here. Okay? Interesting. What else here, Spirit? For some of you guys as well, too, this could have some sort of, and I'm not saying everybody or all of y'all, but for some of y'all, this could have something to do with some sort of fraternity, sorority, just some sort of groups here, okay? What else here, Spirit? Arrows coming out here. Loyal, self-acceptant, patient, and supportive here. The God of love and sex coming out here. Look at all these gifts. So maybe somebody is hoping that they can tempt you as well too through a form of sex, lust, gifts here. What they can give you in exchange for. And it's funny to me considering that the group who feels like you would be better of use to them alive versus dead, that's giving me this sort of vibe here. It's like, it says at the bottom, the devotee. They want you to devote your life to this cult, to this cause, to this, and they want to make it sound real pretty. All the glitters ain't gold. Real pretty, real flashy. We'll have you here, but they don't have shit in the spirit. Okay. Why am I hearing somebody reeks? Somebody here from this group, I don't know. They could smell or even if they look like they're well kept, there's something that gives away their spiritual hygiene. Okay? They could feel soulless. Their eyes are dark. They're black as hell. It's the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting. There's no sparkle in the eye. There could even be something about their tone or some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here as well. It's like at first glance, this person looks like, oh, wow. But once you look at them long enough or you start to peel back the layers, it's like, something's wrong with that motherfucker. Okay. What else here, Spirit? I have hostility coming out here. So whoever this person is, they have some form of hostility towards you. But I feel like it's because, one, you've already declined their ass. You've already said no before. Whether this was in the astral, the dreams, whether this was actually in your physical, you told these people no. You told them no. But somebody is feeling like, oh, well, I want to try again, or I need to try again. And then again, whether even if you don't know these people, like I said, for some of y'all, you're doing work, you are online, right? You don't even know these people from a can of paint, but they sitting up here watching you every day. Like, damn, they real powerful, or damn, they know what they're talking about, or damn, we could really use that. And they've already been trying to get to you or attack you or whatever the case may be. So it's like you just won't give in. That's what something feels like to me. They're like, you don't want to come and play in these streets in our diagonal row? We got all this sex over here, all this quote unquote love that's not really love. Okay? Like, we got everything you need. We can feed you. No, you can't. There could be something here. I don't know. This hostility, this red energy is making me think about blood or something as well too. There could be something about blood. if you are someone here with a vagina, you could be bleeding right now or on your menstrual as well too. What else here, Spirit? Or somebody I'm seeing, maybe you could have hurt yourself most recently. Like you have some sort of band-aid or bandage or some sort of vibes on. What else here, Spirit? I have Apollo coming out here, the idol, okay? So Apollo is coming out here being insecure, arrogant, manipulative. So these people are obviously trying to manipulate you. The god of sun, music, and medicine. So they could be trying to do this through the form of music, especially. Depending here on, you know what, maybe that's why too. Spirit was just telling me a minute ago, be mindful of what you're listening to or watching or things like that before you even enter into your sleep state. Okay? It's funny to me because you can see like he's on a stage. It's making me think about like the Showtime at the Apollo, right? When they're on stage and if you do bad, they boo you off and the man comes out with the broom and everything, which is funny. For some of y'all, there is something going on with that broom. Because remember, I said that in the reading the other day. Somebody could have swept or mopped most recently. So some of you guys, you could have done that. This could have literally been outside by your door. There's definitely a spiritual cleanse that I feel like needs to be done here, okay? But I feel like there's something that's going on here with your star power. Your star power. Okay? You clearly have a light about yourself, but it feels like to me, for some of you guys here too, it's like you're meant to be seen. You're supposed to be seen. But again, somebody's maybe hoping that they can use your star power to bring attention to their group or to just them as this individual. I don't fucking think so. This person is clearly a threat. I don't give a what side of the fence that they're on. It's making me think about that movie Weapons that was in the movie theater some months back. And the little witch lady, she was trying to basically take on all the energy of the children, and she looked fucking horrible. She's like, if I don't get this energy, I'm gonna die, and all type of shit like that. So I feel like that's what's going on over here too with this burnout energy. It's like you got enough to go around, is what I'm hearing. Oh Lord. What else here, Spirit? So yeah, even with these people, they have their phones out, they're taking pictures. So somebody is, they're watching you through the form of socials here, seeing what it is that you have to offer or say, or some sort of vibes like that. Yeah, I have honesty coming out here. You're on the right side of history is what something feels like to me. You share your story as well too, because this is supposed to be somebody's account here. Persephone's account. And it's a tape player. So they're putting the tape in so that they can listen to what this person is saying. So there are people that are listening to what it is that you have to say, maybe even too on replay or repeat, so that they can fully digest what it is that you're saying, or so that they can learn the material here. So yeah, I feel like you're teaching people. You're teaching people stuff here, okay? But see, I feel like the thing about that too is these people want their rhetoric to be the only one that stands. Remember I was talking about brainstorming earlier? I feel like there's also something that's going on here in regards to brainwashing. It's like they need their message or their point across so that they can continue to manipulate people. God's chosen here. What else here, Spirit? I have reassurance coming out here. I'm not going to take all the rest of these, but I will take what came out on the top here. So I have reassurance coming out. So it feels like to me there's something that's going on here. You see these two hands, how they're touching each other, and then you see the butterfly in the background. So there is definitely an agreement here. This diagonal row, confirmation of what I was seeing earlier about shaking hands with someone. Yeah, I don't know who you guys just shook hands with, but I don't like them. I don't know who this person could be. Like, and again, this could have been in your dream, but I was getting it in your waking life. So I don't know if this is somebody who you've met most recently, and it seems like somebody is cool, but like they're really not, or something like that. Like, I feel like it's a warning to either leave this person alone, stay away from them, whatever negotiations it is that they are trying to make with you. They might end up trying to take more for themselves, or they're going to do something like that's foul, or some sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting here. Again, playing this vertical role. They're going to end up playing with you because they're really trying to destroy you. They're destructive here. I feel like your spirit team, I feel like the divine is reassuring you that you've already got the victory. Like I said, in the same vertical row. You've already got the fucking victory. But it's so funny to me because I wasn't even really paying attention to the guilt card. See, on the guilt card, there's somebody here who has these coins, this money here. And you see all these hands trying to grab for this person. This is definitely the energy of a cult. It's like I already knew that, but it's just funny to me, like looking at the pictures. So it's like there's a lot of people here who want a piece of you. It's also funny to me too, because remember I was saying there could be something here that you lost most recently. You lost it in the dream, or you could have lost it in your waking life. Okay? Something of value here. But your spirit team is reassuring you that all is well, or that you're okay. I feel like a lot of these things are warning signs as well too, so that you know how to pivot here. What else here, Spirit? It's like you're being reassured that the transformation is still happening. What else? I have Hera, the intercessor, coming out here. The goddess of women and children. Okay? So divine feminine, you could be being reassured here that all is well. Okay? As long as you stay responsible and steadfast, empathetic here, and noble. The one thing about Hera is she has the savior complex. So with guilt coming out in this same vertical row, don't be feeling guilty for these motherfuckers. Oh, like you have to do something or help somebody. There could even be something going on with that. Remember those videos that were coming out? I think it was like a year or so ago. And they were talking about people who are driving down random roads. And then all of a sudden they hear like the sounds of crying babies or some sort of shit. And then they get out and then something bad ends up happening to them. That, I don't know why I'm getting that, but that's what the fuck I'm getting. So if something doesn't feel right in your spirit, or it feels like this shit is a trap, it's a setup, don't go towards that energy. Because I feel like that's exactly what's going on with this person over here who's on that we have unfinished business type of time. It really is. Since they're trying to finish this assignment here, trying to hide their attacks, hoping that you're slowing up on your prayers or your protection work here. Okay? There could be something as well too about a divine union, a marriage here, a marriage reassurance coming out. It's funny to me because on this card, she's also crying as well, too. Maybe you feel like you've already lost somebody to these forms of witchcraft here, like a lover or some sort of shit. There could be something also going on where these people want to place fear into your heart that you'll never find your person or be with your person or something. But I feel like for whoever it is that I'm reading for in regards to that, you do have somebody here that you're meant to be with or that you're supposed to be with, and that's going to happen. Even here, the devotee, someone who's loyal, supportive, the God of love. So, yeah. Nothing is better than what God has for you, and you know that. Now, while you can be angry at God, because I feel like there's a lot of times, a lot of people have been angry at God, like, God, why this, or why that, or why da-da-da-da-da. I feel like that's another reason why this hostility is here in this diagonal row, too. It's like somebody is hoping that if enough things come up against you, you'll question the divine and think that God is not for you, end up burning out that connection or that relationship, and then go into forms of accepting the covenants with these fucking cults. Absolutely the fuck not, bitch. What else here, Spirit? What is this? I have Zeus coming out here. Charismatic, egocentric, no accountability, entitled. Okay? The god of sky and thunder coming out here. You see this man? He just chilling. I do like these cards, though. They look pretty dope. Okay? There could be something going on here with smoking or drinking. Okay? This man is just sitting back token here. Okay? He has 2 glasses of wine. Which is funny to me considering he's the only person in the photo. In this picture here. Why did I hear I'm saving that for you? You know how like people will say, save me a seat, or I'll save you a seat. Someone considers himself saving you a seat. I'm telling you, it's like somebody wants you to have a seat at this fucking table. But this is not the table that's meant for you. This shit is fucking crazy. Someone hopes that you move more from ego than your heart. more from materialism here. Because he's sitting here with his shirt all wide open and shit. Like, bitch, please. I wanted to almost say, like, you know how good you are. That's what something feels like to me. But it's giving me the vibe of you do it because you know it's your purpose. You do it for the love of people, but not for the necessary fame. Because it's like the fame is going to come to you anyways, what something feels like to me. The fame, the reputation, or the fact that you're supposed to be seen in front of large groups of people, or some sort of vibes like that. So what these people are offering, that's what I'm saying, it still doesn't matter at the end of the day. What else here, Spirit? This motherfucker over here. Yeah, I'm saving a seat for you. For what? You can mark me as not attending. Okay? You can even get some sort of weird ass like invitation soon. Or something. Or something. Be discerning. Or if you feel like, okay, you do accept something and you show up and the energy is not right. Oh my God. I have an emergency. I gotta go. Something. Because there's some weird energy. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have chaos. Chaos is written all up underneath that shit. I'm telling you. I'm fucking telling you. Don't do it. And it's so crazy because when you look at this card, this does not look like a card of chaos. It looks all cute and pretty and playful and all types of shit like that. But no, it's not. I don't know why I'm hearing goblin. But what's a goon to a goblin? Lil Wayne can hold significance. Okay. And it's so crazy, right? Because when you look at him, he's just chilling, right? I'm just chilling. I'm living life. Everything is cool. But there's an underlying spirit of chaos, hostility here. Okay, these people working for the other realms here. I don't like it. What else here, Spirit? It's like y'all actually lead chaotic lives. You done went into a deal with somebody here or some sort of shit like that. And every time it's time to pay up, now you got to go back out here and do some weird shit. Like, no thank you. What else here, Spirit? What is this? I have nostalgia coming out here. Nostalgia? You know how people say, why don't you just do something for nostalgia's sake? Don't do it. Don't do it. There's something here, and I don't know exactly what it is, that you promised yourself you would never do again. Okay? I don't know what this is for you, Divine Collective. Okay? But maybe this is something with this burnout energy and this same vertical row where you had to be honest with yourself. Like, that shit almost took me out. It either almost took you out, you hit rock bottom. And this could be anything, because shit is different for everybody. But it was something that I feel like you told yourself, I'm not going to participate in that anymore. That shit had me fucked up. Some sort of shit. And somebody is trying to convince you, oh, just do it for nostalgia's sake. Oh, come on. These are the people, but see, that's the temptation. Thank you, Spirit. That's the fucking temptation. This is like, let's keep it simple. You're not drinking, right? Dry January. Isn't that what people do, right? You're not drinking. And you told people that you're not drinking. And you said, you know what? Well, I'll still come to the function, but, I'm going to just chill. And they're like, well, why don't you just have a sip? Come on, you could just have one. And you're like, no, I'm not doing that. Come on, man. So someone is going to keep trying to get you to do something after you clearly told them no here. Okay? But see, that's why, that's the decline. I'm telling you. The people that you already declined here. I'm fucking telling you, man. Come on, just do it for nostalgia's sake. And then the crazy thing about it, too, is this looks like a tape. So there could be some sort of recording here. Or even that. Be mindful. Because motherfuckers like to lace shit and all type of stuff. Then they record your ass. And then you looking crazy come the end of the night. Yeah, but even here, the tape recorder. The tape recorder, the tape here. Come on, man. What else here, Spirit? Hubris coming out here. Hubris? It's something about a computer here. A computer? I need to look this up. Hubris is a duck here. And then there's a computer. I told you that people were watching you. They're watching you from a computer here. That's why I was like, I feel like some of these like cults, like you don't know who all of these people are. Let me look this up. Excessive pride or dangerous overconfidence coming out here. Arrogance, defiance, loss of reality coming out here. I told you. Being so blinded here that you can't see failure coming. Warnings. I told you this was a warning. Thinking your power or skill is greater than it truly is. Believing one is superior to others or even the laws of nature. So somebody wants you to do something that is dangerous to you. Okay? This person could be considered to be, or this group, your nemesis here. Of course, right? Obviously wanted to see your downfalls, okay? I don't know, somebody watched Titanic most recently? Or maybe something with Frankenstein? Or some sort of vibes here? Look at that. It says, Victor Frankenstein attempting to play God by creating life only to be destroyed by his creation. How funny is that, considering that I feel like somebody out here is putting you on or giving you some sort of download, somebody who in fact was trying to screw you over once before, remember, compromising you, who now wants to help you with some form of a victory. I mean, I still really wouldn't trust this person as far as you can fucking throw them, but thanks for the tip, bitch. So whoever that person is that renounced something, they're also trying to come back to destroy what was created. This cult here is what something feels like to me. Interesting. So yeah, whoever this cult or coven is, they're clearly watching you. Watching, like I said, from a phone, from a computer here, and they're overly confident that they can still get you to do something for nostalgia's sake here. That's crazy work. What's at the bottom here? I have retribution coming out here. So there's fucking consequences for these people's actions. It sure the fuck is. What else here, Spirit? I have ingenuity coming out here. Okay? So I feel like these people are feeling some type of way because I feel like you are a genuine person. Okay? You're a genuine individual. You know how to innovate here as well, too. It's something about where you're leading people. It's something about where you're leading people and how many people it is that you're leading. But again, if you're over here on the stage in front of a ton of people for the world to see, I'm just saying, that's why they mad. I have wisdom coming out here as well too. Yeah, because you got a lot of it. There could be something here about a carrot specifically or some sort of vibes like that. We have Chiron, MD coming out here. There could be something here about your Chiron placement as well too. Chiron is the wounded healer. So check that planet as well too. Or that that part of your birth chart here. Okay? Somebody could be a psychiatrist. You know what that's making me think of too? A psychosis. There could be some sort of way here in which, I don't know if you shared certain things with other people or, I don't know, where they want you to feel like, oh, like you're tripping or you're going through a psychosis or but no, you know exactly what you know. I do feel like there are times where people do obviously slip into that, but for the most part, I feel like you're chilling or you're cooling. But these are all warning signals that are coming towards you. I feel like you know what you know, okay? And then one more for the plot here. I have collaboration coming out here. We already knew that. So these people want to collaborate with you for your wisdom, what it is that you know. But again, if you already been on your wounded healer tip, you still standing, right? That's what the 9 of Wands is. The wounded fucking healer, the wounded warrior here. So it's like they want you to be burnt out and fucking exhausted, but it's like you can overcome that shit. So what does that really mean? Underneath that is jealousy. So these groups are jealous of you. I feel like especially too jealous because you don't need to collab. I'm just saying, you fucking don't. I feel like you're stronger on your own than you are necessarily with a whole bunch of people. Now, I do feel like there are certain, like I said before, divine unions that you will be coming into contract with that are meant for you, okay? But that's a whole nother type of time than what it is that they're actually on. Okay. Any hoot. Let's see. What's at the bottom of these here? The neighbors are at the bottom of these cards here. So I was saying something about a community, okay? Be mindful of your neighbors. Yeah, and then I have a trap coming out here as well, too. Get out, honey. Okay, get out. Maybe some of your neighbors could be in this cult or some shit. I just heard a neighboring city as well, too. Spirit, what is Eris and play? The god of war, impulsive here, destructive. Eris and play. I have celebration coming out here. Celebration. The funny thing to me is like this person can't wait to celebrate, but they're never going to. That's what I'm saying. They done already lost any damn way. So what is it that you're celebrating? And that blood reference is holding true, especially in this diagonal row because she's covered in blood here. Okay? Who was that? Carrie? I don't know. Somebody's name could be Carrie. Your name could start with a C here. Maybe any of those letters in her name can hold significance. Okay? Carrie or some sort of vibes like that. Okay? Why am I seeing somebody presenting something? Like this person is presenting this ringleader with some sort of information here to try to solidify the fact that they are, in fact, going to have a victory when it comes to you. Yeah, reassurance. They're trying to reassure some sort of ringleader here that they will, in fact, be able to have a victory when it comes to you through your savior complex here, or the fact that you always want to show up and support people, or some sort of vibes like that. So it's like they're telling somebody, yeah, we're going to be celebrating soon. This person's going to be out of our way. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, look at this. I have dinner coming out here. So I'm telling you, if there is some sort of like dinner table that's set up in your dreams or some sort of shit like that, clearly decline that shit, walk away, wake the fuck up, do something. I forget what this thing is called. This tool. See that tool in the center there? What is that? I forget. But doesn't it help you like cut down trees and all type of stuff like that? Even with that, trees are your ancestors here. Going back to the familiar spirit energy in the reading as well, or in my channeling as well too. Somebody might be trying to force you to do something. There's someone here with a knife in their hand as well too. And their mouth is open. So it's making me think about cutting out somebody's tongue. Whoever this person is who I feel like was trying to compromise you before, who is in this energy of renouncing whatever the fuck this is, they might be up to whatever this person is doing in regards to calling themselves trying to help you. Even if this is in your dream state, trying to help you, trying to guide you out, or some sort of vibes like that. So something symbolic here to me of cutting this person's tongue out is to keep them quiet. Spirit, what is Hades and Cerberus? Sorry, y'all. Cerberus here, okay? The trauma energy, the protective energy. And it's funny to me because on how many of these cards? 1, 2... I thought it was 3 of them. But off of the strength of there still being 2 cards here that are loyalty cards, they know how loyal it is that you are. Okay? There could be something here about Scorpio energy too. Scorpio is known for their loyalty. Okay? So you don't switch up easily. It's something that feels like to me. So they feel like that they could use that. What else here, Spirit? Hades and Cerberus. I have mask coming out here. Mask. Okay? So you know what? Some of these people are hoping that you just masked your trauma. That you never really healed it. Okay? That you're maybe doing this for show or some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm kind of getting here. Obviously, some of these people are trying to come back in the forms of your trauma as well, too. You're very aware. Because Hades is also consciousness or being conscious of something. So again, if you're already conscious of your trauma or the things that make you sad or maybe the things that cause you some form of restraint here, it's kind of like It's not you necessarily masking it. You know, I feel like some of these people don't know everything that they think that they know about you. That's what something kind of feels like to me. I have lies here at the bottom. So there could be something going on where they were fed maybe some sort of lies here about you, or some sort of shit that I feel like I'm getting. But again, that could be to protect you. Or some sort of information that these people are going off of that is in fact not true. Now this could have something to do with an old timeline of yours. Again, right, for nostalgia's sake. It's like, no. It says conform, submit, buy, consume, watch TV. So who knows? Some of these things could have something to do. Because obviously conform and submit are kind of the same things. But this could have had something to do with you, that you were excessively buying or consuming or watching. I'm telling you, that shit is coming up. It is. Spirit, what is amphitrite and burnout? Amphitrite and burnout. The goddess of the calm seas. Accepting, tactful, emotionally intelligent. And burnout. I have genius. So you're a fucking genius, man. You're smart as hell, is what something feels like to me. You know what it's making me think about is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I can't remember, was it Dumbledore? I think it was Dumbledore. And he was like, I wanted to make sure that whoever found it, when they got it in their hands, if, you know, I guess if it was ever lost or something, like, they would know what to do with it. And it was like the blessing that Harry Potter found because he's a good person with a good soul. You know what I mean? So that's what something feels like to me, like, going back to, again, this energy of power it is that you have, this personal power that you've been able to accumulate over time. It's like God already gave it to you. It's already been written. And of course, you have to go through all these different, you know, situations to get you to where it is that you are now. But it's like God already knew that you was going to be able to do this. So it's like, of course, I will put this power into your hands. Okay? Now, again, I do feel like some of these people have the vibe of maybe a God complex or feeling like as if they are God, but you know that you're not. You know that you work for God. Okay? Two very different things here. But I feel like you also have a confidence about yourself to where it is that you know you can make shit move and you can make shit shake. And that's only because of God. The way that you're able to manifest, the way that you're able to create your reality. Also the way in which you are helping others and bringing them along with you. How you transform the lives of people who are either still rocking with you or that they're not anymore. You help them do that. Okay? Now, we can't give you all of the credit because they had to, you know, do something. But you definitely were, it feels like to me, an inspiration or a way forward. Okay? What else here, Spirit? There could also be something about an injection. This guy has a needle on this card here. But see, even with that, I'm telling you, in this same vertical row, when I was talking about lacing something, injecting something into your food, lacing something here, the dinner, in this same horizontal row. Oh, it's a party, or oh, it's a... What else here, Spirit? I'm going to take this one because it flipped over, and then this one, I'm going to take this, okay? So it says dance coming out here. Dance, dance. And it's funny to me, it came out in the reverse here, okay? So I don't know if there's something that you're going to be invited to that people dance a lot. And it's so funny to me because I just said a party. A party, a party. Don't go to the party. Don't go to the fucking party. There's something about an invitation that's been coming up in this reading. Don't go. Again, if it feels sketch, because you don't want to be in the energy of being fearful, because that's another way for you to feed into the energy. But if you have your discernment on here, so something feels like to me and it doesn't feel right, then don't go. I just heard the lion's den. Don't step into the lion's den. I don't know if there's a place that's called something, the den, or I don't know. I don't know if there's a place, their decor kind of gives wildlife or cheetah print, leopard print, hell, earth tones, or I don't know, some sort of vibes here. Or somebody wants you to meet them at. But it feels like to me too, somebody wants to like do this back and forth with you, or this dance, right? This tango, or some sort of shit. Like, two can tango. You don't want to tango with this bitch. You don't. Spirit, what is victory and guilt? What is victory and guilt? It's like somebody wants to make something look like it's going to be fun, right? Because dancing is fun, right? Going out should be, fun. But nah, they want to use you for your genius. I have experience coming out here. Experience to victory and guilt. Yeah, so this person's already had this experience with you. Duh. That's what I said. Well, we have unfinished business. No, the fuck we don't. No, we don't. And then this person, they want you to experience the guilt, like I said earlier. So that you'll help someone or save them from something, show up for them. But there's a catch to it. That's why there's a chain here in the background with a hook on it. What is that thing called, y'all? Where people go to the office or the doctor's office and they put those like needles all in them? And what is that supposed to do? Help you calm down or some sort of vibes like that? What is that called? What is it called when you get those tiny needles all over your body? I love how simple you can keep shit now, because it'll figure it out. Not the sensation of pins and needles. It's an actual like procedure here. Now there could be something going on where you feel that way. Maybe a prickling or a tingling feeling here. Known as paresthesia. A lack of certain vitamins, crossing your legs, or sleeping on your arm for too long. Okay. Somebody could be diabetic here, multiple sclerosis, or some sort of vibes like that. But I was specifically looking for the procedure, though. Let me see. Acupuncture. Thank you. Somebody could be Chinese. At specific points to balance energy and treat pain or illness. So I don't know if any of you guys have done that before, okay? Or had some sort of like micro needling session, like a cosmetic procedure by an esthetician or some sort of vibes like that. But it's funny to me, when doctor uses a needle to inject, I said injections, there's a needle over here. So that could be something that's showing up in your dreams here as well too. Someone trying to inject you so that you have a certain experience to throw you off of your balance. Someone wants to throw you off balance by causing some form of pain or illness here. Well, yeah. What else here, Spirit? Even this, though, because remember we were talking about a divine union. Possibly something romantic here that having to do with marriage because Hera is here. Look at this experience card. You see like this man and woman in the red in the background and how they're holding hands, but she looks more human and he looks more, I don't know. That's what something is almost kind of feeling like to me. Like somebody coming in between you and a particular partner here in your past, and you had to let go of this or let go of this individual because of maybe what it is that they decided to do or what they chose or some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. So now you're feeling, like I said, maybe there's a lack of hope or some sort of vibes. What else here, Spirit? Bro, look at this. I have illness coming out, and then I also have the boogeyman. I'm not going to take the boogeyman since he came out on the back end to keep from, prevent from so many cards. But yeah, illness. Confirmation. Confirmation. And there goes a dog again. That's the second sign of a dog. So some of you guys, you're definitely having dreams of dogs. Like I said, attacking you, dying, or some sort of shit like that. Spirit, what is eros and hostility? Eros and hostility. So I have the deep coming out here. The deep. So remember I was talking about the vagina earlier, right? And you could be like, on your period or some sort of vibes like that, okay? So there's some sort of like lustful dreams that someone is trying to send your way. Or this could literally, in fact, be a person in your waking life who's trying to get you to, but see, even with that, going to a party, dance in the reverse that you shouldn't be at, that someone wants, it's something about lacing, spiking drinks, lacing smoking matter here, or some sort of vibes like that. Maybe somebody, again, that you've already refused here. A setup, a trap at a dance, a party. And this person is trying to go deep. That's what it's giving me. It's giving me rape, to be honest. They're mad because you declined them or turned them down before. So somebody is feeling like, well, we tried the approach before to just straight up ask you. But now that you have declined us and we're trying to come back because you're a fucking genius, we got to use something that we feel like you desire. Most people desire love, right? Love or money is one of the fucking two. So, let's give them love. That's the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting here. Or what their perception of it might be or something. But then again, I feel like there's going to be something that's going to go on here where you're like, no, I'm cool, I'm straight. I don't either want to get to know you, or I'm not down with the one night stand, or I'm not da-da-da-da, something like that. And it feels like to me somebody's going to call themselves, for some of y'all, trying to like take it. Again, like, what the fuck? What? What else here, Spirit? This shit is crazy. What is this? I have a warrior coming out here. Oh, yeah, you about to fight back. Those are the vibes. I told you you was a warrior earlier. Confirmation. Confirmation. And it's funny to me, down here at the bottom, that looks like a little house. See that? So I do. This could be a house party, a kickback, a gathering, whatever the fuck. Watch these motherfuckers. Watch them. And maybe that's another thing too. Because they feel like, oh, well, since you're so lighthearted and all the things that you won't clap back. Listen, bitch. If you have to protect yourself, you're going to do whatever you need to do. Self-defense. Okay, motherfucker. Please. Spirit, what is Apollo and honesty? Apollo and honesty? Like, you are not insecure about your purpose at all. While they trying to manipulate all this shit. Look at this. I have love and I have ice coming out here. Confirmation. Going back to that love. But see, on top of that, this isn't just romantic love that we've been channeling in this horizontal row. But this is also the love of the people. Why am I hearing that's supposed to be me? Whoever the fuck this cult is that you declined, or that you've been declining in your dreams here, that's watching you from these social media platforms or whatever the fuck may be, when you put things on ice, what do? You preserve them, right? So I'm telling you, somebody's trying to preserve their fucking cult. Their coven to cult pipeline here. Some sort of shit. They're trying to preserve it because they're burning the fuck out in this same vertical row. So yet again, in this vertical row, they need your genius because people love you. At the end of the day, when you are participating with someone in something, it's an energy exchange. It just is. No matter which way you want to slice it and dice it. I come on here, I give y'all a read, y'all watch, or you comment, or you like, or you hype, or you, all of that is energy exchange, right? So this group, they want to be able to, like I said, preserve. Come on, Spirit, confirmation. They want to be able to preserve you. Like I said earlier, you're better to them alive than it is that you are dead. I'm fucking telling you. I am fucking telling you, man. This shit is crazy. And the other thing that ice is making me think about is like they're cold. Cold-blooded, cold-hearted. Okay? For some of y'all, take a resonance and leave the rest. This is for a handful or a select group of you. But there could be something going on in regards to ice and those weird motherfuckers. Okay? There could be somebody calling themselves trying to bribe you off of that. well, if you do this for me or if you join this, I won't call ICE on you or some sick shit. Some sick shit like that or something. Those dirty motherfuckers. Spirit. 456 on the clock here. What is reassurance and Hera? The goddess of marriage and women. Reassurance and Hera. You're responsible. You're steadfast. You're empathetic here. What is this? Dreams. We already know about that, honey. We have dreams coming out here. Okay? I feel like there's something going on here where there's a level of discernment or decoding that you need to have in your dreams here as well, too. Yeah, because at the bottom of the deck here, I have friendship coming out here. Okay? So I feel like God is also, like I said, giving you like warnings. I feel like some of these dreams are from God, and then I feel like some of these dreams are obviously from these fucking entities here. Okay? But the dreams of reassurance are coming from the divine, right? Why am I hearing, you got a friend in me? So you have a friend in who? In God. And you already know that. So God is reassuring you that you're protected or that all is well here. It's funny to me because the two of them are down here on the telephone. You know, I think we've all experienced this before, but you know how like sometimes your phone buzzes and then you look at it, but there's no notification there or some sort of vibes like that? You guys might experience that soon, or maybe you have most recently, or some sort of vibes like that. I feel like that could be like a confirmation for you. Okay? You know that God is the only one who can assist you or help you. So you don't need any help with that. And even if there are moments here, just like she is crying on this card, where, you know, you do feel like, again, call. You need to call out to God. You know who to call or who to reach. It's like these people want to make it look like they'll be able to solve all your problems or some shit. Or because you're so burnt out that you're going to give up. There could be something about throwing up or vomiting. Like I and I can taste it. I can taste like that, you know, like that acidic taste sometimes, like when you, I got to cleanse. Spirit, what is Zeus and chaos? Zeus and chaos? This person over here, I saved a seat for you with this wine and these smokes over here. This person of no accountability, very egotistical, materialistic, entitled. Looking like they cool as shit, but they're wrapped in fucking chaos here. What is this? I have midnight coming out here, and then I have combination coming out here. Remember I said that somebody didn't have as much information on you as they think that they did? Usually when you have a combination, it's to unlock something. Somebody's trying to figure out how to unlock, obviously, chaos into your life. But I just heard, what is it going to take? Like, people really want to know, what is it going to take to get you to do something by midnight here? But even that, remember over here, I said 11:33 crossroads. Then we have 11:55 self-reflection. Self-reflection, the mirror. Trying to use a mirror, right? To keep up with you. To watch you. So there could be something about those specific times. 11:33 p.m. or 11:55 p.m. Patience also has a number 11 on it. So somewhere between 11 o'clock and literally like 11:55 or some sort of shit, that they need some sort of combination. Even too, considering we have these energies of injecting or drugging or lacing or some sort of vibes like that, that they'll be able to get this information out of you by this time. Or again, if you're just already under the influence, almost as if not holding yourself to a standard, to not reveal certain things about you, or again, to not want to get into bed with someone here. What the fuck? Spirit, what is nostalgia and hubris? Hubris? Overconfidence here. Overconfident that by them watching you or whatever the fuck is going on here, that they'll get you to do something for nostalgia's sake. I have shock. Shock, face, cat. You could be seeing cats in your dreams here as well too. Even here with face coming out. Like I said, there's familiar spirits here. Okay? Who are not your people. You know the difference. Is what something feels like to me. There could be something about a motel or a house could be next to a motel, hotel, Holiday Inn, say what? Okay? So we have shock coming out here. But it's so funny to me considering as well too, remember there's a tape here. And I said that there would be something that's going on where you would look back at something or see something and you would be like, oh my God, what happened? Or why did I do that? Or there's a level of embarrassment here or some sort of shit. At the bottom of this Bates Motel, it says no vacancy. There could be something about being full. Maybe if you wake up, you feel full, or that means that every room is occupied. Every room is occupied. They need you to occupy a room here. Why am I hearing about Face ID? Because only you can unlock something. It's giving me like your fingerprint, right? There's nobody else who has your fingerprint. You're the only one. You're also the only one with your face, right? Even these fucking clones, like the Jim Carrey dude, like we knew that wasn't you, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like we know you ain't him. So it's like although something might be similar, it's not the exact thing. It's not the real thing. It's a copy of the original. But even with that, thank you, Spirit, you are a copy of the original, of the divine, of God. And they feel like your face is as close as what it is that they would get to having such light within their cult coven or some sort of shit. And it's funny to me because now this dog is on this table being worked on. Or being restored to health here. So they need you to restore them back to health. This shit is fucking crazy. I'm not going to take the cat energy here. Again, just because I don't want too much shit on the table. But that's crazy to me. I'll keep it at the bottom. Since y'all know I have, the stuff on the back end. So we'll keep the cat here. What else here, Spirit? I have twins coming out here. So there could be something about twins. Twin brother, twin sister here. There could be a twin of yours, like the good twin, the bad twin here. Okay? I don't know if there's a twin who's passed over or something that's been coming to you in the form of a familiar spirit. A sibling here, potentially. But this is that red rum movie. But that spells murder the other way. I do, I'm telling you. Again, I don't want people to feel any type of way, but when it comes to the running out of time, the unfinished business people, the sickness, the health to sickness shit is killing you right now. Or just being internally dead. What else here, Spirit? I also have grief coming out here as well, too. Grief. The pet cemetery. There is a cemetery. They could be going to these cemeteries or collecting certain things from these cemeteries to do some sort of spell work against you or some sort of vibes like that. And it's funny to me, this looks like a little kid. Did you have a family member who passed away when they were like young or younger or some sort of shit? I feel like there's also this energy too. My head is starting to hurt of where like they're wanting you to stay into some form of grief. Because remember I was talking about earlier when you start to burn out or you're hungry or you feel some type of way. So you just start doing shit and you're not really thinking about it or paying attention to detail. That's what this feels like to me as well too. Like you're in so much grief because of what has happened or what's been going on and things around you or some sort of shit that you're not paying attention. So keep your head on the swivel here. And then one more for the plot here is flight coming out here. Flight. Confirmation. Remember I was channeling about a road trip or traveling. So for some of you guys, there could be something in regards to a flight here. Okay? This is almost giving me the vibe of if there are any delays or something, it's for the best. So if it's like, oh shit, once I get there, I'm going to be late. I'm going to like, don't even think about that shit. Just roll with the fucking punches is what something feels like to me. If you're road tripping or traveling soon, there's, congestion, there's traffic. We're not going to get there till an hour later. Fine. You just won't get there till an hour later. God is trying to protect you from something or keep you from something or something. There could be something here about a car accident or a car crash. Like you're on your way to do something, you turn around, you're headed back to the crib, and it's like, damn, I was just right here. There's a whole car crash. There could be something about that as well, too. Okay? Let's go ahead and get into the tarot here. Bottom of the deck here is a Page of Pentacles here. And then I also have a Two of Swords coming out here. Yeah. So all of this has to, like, what decision are you going to make? Or are you going to offer us what we want from you? Or, this shit is starting to make my head hurt. Spirit, what is heiress, play, celebration, and dinner? Put this in my pocket. Heiress, play, celebration, and dinner. Ooh, baby, bye. My motherfucking head. Bitch, why did the High Priestess come out in the reverse? I mean, I'm not surprised to see it. Cancer, Pisces energy coming out here. Yeah, these are some sick and twisted fucking witches and warlocks, man. Yeah, I got the Six of Pentacles coming out here as well, too. It's like, there's definitely, I don't know why. I don't know what this ringleader has with you. Like, that's what something almost kind of feels like to me. Or this person who feels like this is like a personal vendetta against you, or like they gotta, like they feel like they have to balance something out with the Six of Pentacles. I don't know, somebody, like there's this vibe of like, they're more powerful than me, or you have more rank than this person does, or some sort of shit. I'm hearing about embarrassment. I don't know if this person feels like you have embarrassed them or some sort of shit like that. What is this? Yeah, I have the Nine of Swords coming out here. Whoever this person is, that's why I'm like, they've been doing this to you for the longest, and it's still bothering them, in fact, that they have not won or received this victory or some sort of shit like that. It's funny to me because the guilt card in this vertical row, they feel like you should feel guilty. And considering that friendship is down here as well in this vertical row, was this person a friend to you or some shit? Or they feel like, I don't know, you didn't show up for them, or you didn't join this thing too, or you didn't, like you didn't give in to with the Six of Pentacles. What the fuck? What else here, Spirit? This shit's about to get on my nerves. What is this? Thank you that you rejected them. The Four of Cups coming out here. You've been rejecting everybody is what it feels like to me. As the fuck you should. There's a truck out here that says air right. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius can hold significance as well too. Air. Yeah, there's some sort of right or rituals here. Maybe you have some sort of rituals here that you practice in regards to your protection. But it's like these people can't break a barrier. They can't get through here. So whoever the fuck this High Priestess is in the reverse, they definitely are feeling disappointed. Especially maybe even too with the ringleader that I'm channeling, feeling some type of way because they are paying someone to get a job done that they in fact have not been able to get done yet. Yeah. 7 of Wands coming out here because you're protected. They're blocked. Come on, man. Spirit, what is Hades, Cerberus, Mask, and Lies? Hades, Cerberus, Mask, and Lies coming out here. I have the 4 of Pentacles coming out here. The 4 of Pentacles, yeah. So it's something about the information that these people received about you that was fucking lies. Again. But you know what though too? The mask feels like to me a level of protection here. It does. Because while they're hoping that, oh, maybe you just masked something, but you still have some sort of wounds here. Whatever information is that they're being told or that they think that they know have been lies here to protect you. Yeah, from this group here, 3 of Pentacles coming out here. Heavy on the fucking Pentacle energy that's coming out so far. So there could be something going on with Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be, or these signs could be. I feel like a lot of work here as well too with possibly like some form of herbs here. Okay? But it is. There's clearly a group here having meetings about you. Exhibit A, Exhibit B. The sort of shit that I feel like I'm getting here. About what you like to watch, consume, or buy here. So that you can submit or conform to it. But again, it's either something that you don't like, you don't have an interest in, something that you don't do anymore or watch anymore or some shit. I have the King of Pentacles coming out here. Yeah, golly. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. It's something here that you've mastered. It's what something feels like to me. Like you're grounded here. Yeah, look at that. I have the 10 of Cups coming out here as well too. For some of you guys, there could be family involved to a certain degree with the 10 of Cups coming out also. But it's like you are totally charged the fuck up with the 10 of Cups coming out here. But see, even with celebration coming out here in the same horizontal row, this group, they were celebrating too fast. I'm telling you, somebody thinks that they already got something in the bag for some of these people, and they don't have shit in the fucking bag. And considering that there is a family on this card, and they're both holding, you know, they have their hands up to the sky. Okay? So it's almost kind of giving me the vibe of you're still in the energy of receiving here. Okay? You're still in the energy of receiving, or again, there's reassurance here. Because this guy, you know, he has his arms wrapped around the lady's waist and shit like that. So there's still reassurance of your own family. Your own family, your own lover here. Spirit, what is Amphitrite, Burnout, Genius, and Dance in the reverse? Amphitrite, Burnout, Genius, and Dance in the reverse. And then even with that, the familiar spirits, be mindful. A family member, the mask. What else here, Spirit? Amphitrite, Burnout, Genius, and Dance in the reverse. I have the Page of Swords coming out here. So I feel like you've been like this since you were a child. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, Page of Swords coming out. They've been watching you since you were a child. To me, these feel like repeated declines. Repeated no's is what something feels like to me. Even too, because right, children are easily influenced. But the funny thing to me about that is you still said no. Like there's something about that. But again, warrior in this diagonal row, you were saved here. Saved by God here, the friendship that you have in God. Why am I seeing somebody getting scooped up? It's like you were scooped up or some sort of shit like that. There could be something about a scoop of ice cream or some sort of vibes like that. I have the World coming out here. Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. So yeah, there's something going on here where ever since you were a child, you've been attacked by the world. Or the world has seen you in a specific sort of light or a way here. Or some shit. But it's like, now that I feel like you're on the right timeline here, or you've grown and you know that your traumas are just a part of your story, but they're not who it is that you are. Now this world is being seen as a closing of one portal for another. And you reaching your accomplishments here, or your victories here. That's what you're experiencing now. Yeah. Yeah, because you put in the fucking work. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, Eight of Pentacles, the Sun, and then also the Six of Cups. Comfort fucking nation. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo. I'm telling you. Even with the dance coming out here in the reverse. I do have the moon here as well. So there could be something here about a gathering, a get-together. Something that starts at night and it's supposed to be going until the sun comes up. Or you know how people will give you an invitation. It'll say 8 o'clock until. And there's no ending time. There could be something about an invitation that you receive about that. But again, the Eight of Pentacles is also giving the vibe of there's a level of work that's being put into something with the injection there. So what? Somebody's supposed to be passing you a drink or passing you what here? To stop your intuition or your intuitive downloads here with the Queen of Cups coming out. Fuck that. Fuck that. And then I feel like the Queen of Cups is playing in two ways. I feel like one way is you, which I just described. But then I feel like it's also describing whoever this other person is. Trying to act like, oh, they're so loving and caring and, you know, why would I harm you? But they've been watching you for God knows how long with a group of other people here with the world coming out to do this workings on you. And you can see straight through these motherfuckers with the sun coming out here. Although they have hidden intentions. Spirit, what is victory, guilt, experience, and illness? Victory, guilt, experience, and illness. So I have the Eight of Wands coming out here. Okay. The road trip. You know, people, what is that? I have motion sickness or motion is moving to stop your progress here. So someone wants you to have some sort of illness to stop your progress or your growth here. But remember, this was also the power that someone is supposed to be coming towards you as well too. So someone is coming towards you about an experience that's been specifically curated to create your illness here. This person who's renounced something. Again, whether this is in your waking life or in your dreams here, okay? Yeah, I have the Tower coming out here, Scorpio energy. And then I also have the Five of Pentacles coming out here. I'm telling you. Illness or financial loss here. Okay, the Tower is obviously things that are unexpected that are supposed to get in your way. It's funny, I'm seeing smoke coming from behind the fence across the street. It looked like to me they probably outside grilling something up. Or they could be smoking something, I don't know. Okay, but that's funny to me. Considering that on the Tower card, there's smoke here. Smoke, so be mindful of that. Smoke while you're out traveling, going somewhere, by plane, by car. Something going up in smoke or up in flames. Or you might hear that. Oh, well, why is the plane taking off late? Or why is the da-da-da-da? And people are whispering and, oh, well, you know, the such and such and this and that. Or something. Something that maybe they failed to pay for that they know that the fuck they should have. You know, they be being real cheap and shit, but they want to charge you an arm and a leg for the flight. Like, come on now. Please. There could be something about crutches. The man in the back is on crutches. There was some sort of way in which you were supposed to either be gone already, like these people were already supposed to take you out, or there was supposed to be something here that you weren't supposed to come back from, but you in fact did. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, I have the Hermit coming out here. Virgo energy, confirmation. The Hermit is a sign of health, but you're healthy as fuck. The Hermit is also wise. We have wisdom coming out over here. So it is. It's like you're being covered or protected. Obviously for a reason here, considering who I feel like it is that, you know, well, all what it is that you got going on in regards to your purpose here. Your collaboration is to God. It's not to any of these motherfuckers. That's why you are being cloaked. On top of the fact that some of these people are calling themselves trying to be invisible as well, too. Bitch, please. Spirit, What is Eros, hostility, the deep, and warrior? Eros, hostility, the deep, and warrior coming out here. So I had the Two of Cups. Yeah, there's something going on at this fucking party here. Even in our diagonal row, right? Being reassured here that maybe you will marry somebody, or the divine union of your dreams is coming, or you'll have a friend and a lover in this person, and the two of you guys will go deep, or this will be a deep love, or some sort of vibes like that. Whoever this person is who's coming into this party or this dance, they might even too, with this face energy in this diagonal row, try to present as this person in your dream. For some of y'all, if this is in your waking life, they're going to try to act like this person or have this energy signature of this person. You know how people will say, oh, you remind me of my friend so-and-so, or you remind me of... That's what something feels like to me there too. What else here, Spirit? Look at this. I have the Nine of Pentacles coming out here. Yeah. 2, confirmation. So this person, they're going to approach you like on their own, or you're going to be somewhere standing like on your own, or some sort of vibes like that. Temperance is at the bottom, but your angels are all around you. Sagittarius energy, that's the warrior energy, or the energy of them trying to help you fight back. Yeah, someone's going to try to get you alone, but I feel like you won't be going for it. So they're going to try to inject your drink, spike your drink here in this diagonal row. Yeah, bro. Look at that shit. The 9 of Wands. I told y'all. Somebody's going to get their ass beat fucking with you is what something feels like to me. And you're going to be the one who's standing in the end. Yep. And then there goes Temperance at the bottom of the deck again. Sag energy. You can't make this shit the fuck up. You can't. I feel like, too, whoever you are, like, sometimes I feel like there's things you can't explain almost. Like, maybe certain situations where you feel like, damn, something was about to happen, or, damn, like, I just knew, like, but, like, you cool, or something. Like, you cool, you weren't touched, or there's no scrape, or there's no, like, something for, like, some of you guys, or some shit. Yeah, the mixing of these fucking drinks or some shit, man. Watch out for mixed drinks. Because, on the Temperance card, the angel is has the cups. Spirit, what is Apollo, honesty, love, and ice? Apollo, honesty, love, and ice. I have the 3 of Wands. So, bitch, please. Somebody is awaiting your arrival. It's giving me 2 things. I feel like these groups of people that do, in fact, love you, like they do. They be, like, waiting for you to pop on or come on or whatever your schedule is or some sort of shit like that. Even with me saying that pop on or come on confirmation. Remember I was talking about you had dreams, not dreams, you had other gifts that were coming online. So that could be another reason why, too, these people call themselves trying to get to you. Because they know more is coming or more is meant for you, but they don't know what exactly, since they're being fed some sort of lies here for your protection. But it's like, we just know more. More is on the horizon for this individual or this person. So again, we need you to keep, we need them to be on ice or some shit. Look at this. I have the 8 of Swords coming out here in the reverse. So it's like, instead of, again, remember that jam energy I got? Instead of catching you up in a jam or trying to capture you in a certain sense, or to get you from using your gifts, they do want you to use them. Yeah, to bring them some form of justice. Libra energy here at the bottom. It's like they need for their scales to be balanced in some sort of type of way here. Sorry, there will be no covenants, honey. Look at this. Hello, the Knight of Swords. No covenants. Cut, cut, cut. It ain't even shit to cut because it was never started to begin with. Okay, bitch. Hello, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But even if there is some sort of ways here in which you feel like, oh my God, in my dreams, this was happening and that was happening and blase, blase, cut that shit. But even on top of that, in this same horizontal row, remember the person who was renouncing the group. So there could even be something going on both sides of this situation. Somebody who's leaving a group here who keeps trying to get you to join, or somebody who's leaving a group here who just wants your ass fucking annihilated to a certain degree here. Out of the fucking way. Yeah, somebody's getting paid with this Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. Or this is a part of what the offer is that they want to give you. But yet again, Seven of Wands is coming out right behind that with the Ten of Swords here. So it's not fucking happening. If that means that somebody over here ends up dying, well, you just die, bitch. You shouldn't have been making your deals with whoever the fuck you making deals with. Over here dancing in reverse, dancing with the devil is what something sounds like to me. It's making me think about sinners. In the beginning, when Sam was leaving or something, and his dad was like, if you keep going out there, and didn't he say something like that? Like, if you keep dancing with the devil, one day you gonna bring him home. Or some shit that he said. Spirit, what is reassurance, Hera, dreams, and friendship? Reassurance, Hera, dreams, and friendship. Look at this. I have the star coming out here. Aquarius energy. Yep. So these people, they do want to take your star. They do. Aquarius energy, if I didn't say that already. But you are a star. You are a star. You're the star here. Your star power here that God has given you. That's how you got it. I feel like sometimes these motherfuckers forget how they were given the ability to be able to do something. And you just out here doing all types of fuck shit. And you will be cut off. Hello. What else here, Spirit? Look at this. I have the Five of Swords coming out here. I feel like Spirit is warning you or giving you information as these people will be cut off here. Okay? I'm like, what is that in my mouth? That these people will be cut off. There could have something to do with the friend here as well, too. Considering this diagonal row, what? Are you showing up to a friend's party? Again, whether it's dream ring or waking life. For some of y'all, even too, the person who's renouncing could be a friend of yours. They know that they were fucking wrong. Like I said, for compromising you or attempting to. By what? Offering up information to this person who feels like, they're trying to get you or they have unfinished business with you. Hell, it could be the friend who has unfinished business. But God is reassuring you here of your star power against these people. There could be a level of frustration, even with the Five of Swords, that could be coming from you. Like dealing with this energy or knowing like what you're up against. But for some of you guys, it's more annoying or irritating than anything. It's what something kind of feels like to me. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, the Three of Cups, a friend. Maybe even too with this savior complex energy that Hera has as well too, with like coming through for people. Like maybe this is somebody that you've done a lot for, or like you showed up for this person, and it's almost like that's how you're gonna do me, or some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. For some of you guys, you might have like a small group of people that you actually fuck with. Or something off of the strength of friends or certain individuals or family members or something, like doing some type of fucking way. It's just like, what the fuck? Yeah, I have the Four of Wands coming out here. Yeah, it's something about a house party going this way. It just is. The house, the Four of Wands, that direction up there. But I do. I'm hearing about sanctuary. Your home could be like your sanctuary. Or there could, in fact, be some sort of sanctuary here that you go to. Okay? To worship, to pray. So it feels like to me to stay in that energy. Yeah, I have the Fool, and then I also have the Wheel of Fortune here as well too. Yeah. That's what keeps you on path to your destiny. Bro, why was I getting ready to shuffle and then I see the Devil coming out here? So whoever this group is, they're fucking upset. They're obsessed with you. They're not going to get your ass. They might as well hang it the fuck up. Spirit, What is Zeus, Chaos, Midnight, and Combination? Zeus, Chaos, Midnight, and Combination. I got the Two of Pentacles coming out here. Yeah, we already knew. The Two of Pentacles is like, he's a magician, right? He's juggling. He's juggling. But it's making me think about, you know, like when somebody's putting in a code or they're trying to unlock a lock and they keep moving the numbers back and forth or something. That's what the Two of Pentacles is giving me. So I just heard get around, get around. I get around, sorry. They're trying to get around. They're trying to get around. This is giving me like plan A didn't work, plan B didn't work, plan C didn't work. There's a level of like anxiety here with the Two of Pentacles as well too. About, again, trying to get something to be done by midnight. Remember, we have 11:33, 11:55 here, and 11. It's like, if you don't choose, I'm going to choose for you. I just heard somebody like yelling in the background. So there could even be something about arguments amongst these people or some sort of shit like that. Chaos, arguments. What is this? I have the Ace of Cups coming out here. So to make it easier, let's offer you what you desire most, which is love, or let's offer you this cup, or let's offer you this drink. But again, that's why the guy is sitting here with 2 cups. You know, like in the movies when the detectives come and shit, and they give somebody their card, and let's say like they don't want to talk it at the first initially, but then they feel, that's why hubris is over here, overconfidence in this horizontal row. They feel so confident that, oh, they'll call. Don't worry, they'll call. And then sometimes they do in fact call like a day or two later, like, actually I do have some information. So that's what somebody is hoping happens here with you. Like if they keep it cool, calm, and collect. Maybe they act like they're, you know, like, oh, you know, I saved this for you, or I got you, or I da-da-da-da-da-da. That you'll be more inclined to let your guard down. What else here, Spirit? And give them the combination or access. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, so they don't have to do all this hard work anymore with the Ten of Wands. Somebody feels like they've been doing so much work here. I have the Page of Wands coming out here as well too. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Yeah, it's like somebody has been trying to work their ass off, but it's like they're trying to be cool, calm, and collected, or some sort of vibes like that. Bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. Spirit, what is nostalgia, hubris? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Shock and face. Nostalgia, hubris, shock, and face. Nostalgia, hubris, shock, and face. For nostalgia's sake. Thank you. 6 of Wands. You already conquered whatever the fuck this bullshit is for nostalgia's sake. You just have. It's like, you don't want to give any attention to this for real. It's like, no. What for? Yeah, it's like somebody wants to confuse you with the 7 of Cups here at the bottom. Like, just do this. Just do it. Do it. Do it. Like, oh, it's fine. It's fine. Like presenting you with all these options or different ways to do it or to do something here. Whatever the fuck the case may be. I feel like this 7 of Cups also speaks to these different faces that you could be seeing in your dreams as well too. Whether they're strangers, whether these are familiar spirits that are not your ancestors on this particular occasion here. Okay? This is like a big group. Like a big cult or coven. Bro, did y'all see how that shit flipped out? Queen of Wands here. Aries, Leo, Sag. You could be this sign, but I feel like this is whoever works for this cult or coven here, who's been sent to your dreams. To tempt you. And it's funny to me because the Queen of Wands is fire, right? Fire does have the energy of confidence. So whoever this person is, they are. They're definitely overconfident here that you're going to do something. Or them trying to present something to you under the guise of what you can receive or what you're going to get. It's making me think about that Ace of Pentacles we just saw a second ago. Hell, even with the Ace of Cups coming out in the same horizontal row. Like, you join us, Three of Cups. All right, remember I said that. Join our house. Four of Wands here, but it's actually the devil's house. So if the star can join our house, they can bring us justice. And we'll present them with all of these options that will make it look like, you know, the success that you have now isn't enough and you need more. But the funny thing about it is that more is in fact coming to you. Even with the Six of Cups coming out here, because it was always destined for you since you were a child, one, and then two, the Six of Cups is to give. So you're still going to receive more. This shit is fucking insane to me, man. What else here, Spirit? Give us one more. I'm done with this read. Yeah, look at this shit. The Five of fucking Wands and the damn Seven of Swords. You're not about to play yourself, man. Thank you. You already low-key got the Ten of fucking Pentacles. Play yourself for this shit? Play yourself for this? And I told you I was getting the vibe of somebody arguing or fighting. You about to skate right through this motherfucking shit, Divine Collector. You about to skate right through it. Please. These motherfuckers, they about to be mad again. Is what something feels like to me. Like, why the fuck can't we get this motherfucker? They don't never go. No, because you ain't going. You ain't fucking going. Hell nah. Spirit, who resonated with this read? I'm done, baby. Let's wrap this shit up. Let's wrap it up. Wrap it up. Because you ain't fucking going. Please. Go and cleanse. Who's resonating, Spirit? Stupid ass. I got Scorpio. Scorp. I got Libra coming out here as well, too. Somebody could be on the cusp of Libra and Scorpio as well, too. What else here, Spirit? I have Aries coming out here. Hey, Aries. Who is this? I got Gemini. Who else here, Spirit? I got Big Sag coming out here. Okay. We got fire and air going head to head. Damn, Leo popped out real quick. Squad. Who else here, Spirit? I got Pisces. And who's our honorable mention? I got another Gemini coming out. And then I have Taurus as our honorable mention. So we got Scorpio, Libra, Aries, heavy on the Gemini, Sag, Leo, Pisces, and honorable mention over here is Taurus. Okay? This can be your sign, or this could be the sign of any of these cult coven individuals, the sign of any of these people that they're trying to present to you as a familiar, as your ancestor or your loved one, but it's actually a familiar spirit. Okay? You can discern between when they're actually approaching you or not. Okay? And I guess that's it, technically. Also, whoever this person is coming in like they're a lover or some shit, or trying to have the energy signature of someone who you should be in divine union with. Okay? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node, Mercury. Neptune. And did I say Uranus already? Uranus. And Mars. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for being here with me. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Hype up the video for your girl if you feel called. And I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.